Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody that is around watching. We are back for another session of the LinkedIn Live Leadership Series with Percepta. Thank you to everybody who's joined in and has been loyally watching our couple of episodes prior to today. Today, we're joined by our friend Mark Michaelbraes down in South Africa, and we are very excited to have him here today. Just for those that don't know about Percepta, very quickly, we are a global leader in the business process outsourcing space, and we have a focus on delivering frictionless experiences to all of our customers. We serve the most recognized brands and provide boutique attention and expert consultation at a global scale to the automotive and mobility and adjacent markets. That's who we are, and we're really excited to be here and talking about some really cool stuff that we have going on across the globe, some new roles, some new locations of those roles, and a little bit of talent mobility with Mark as well. So really happy to be here and joined today. Mark, why don't you give us a quick intro of who you are, what you do, where you're at, where you started, and we'll kind of go from there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kelly and Meredith, for having me on this. This is really exciting. This is awesome for our company. I've got a really great story to tell you about where I've come from. I'm obviously from sunny South Africa. I joined Percepta about 4 years and 8 months, almost 9 months ago. And it seems like yesterday. They always say, time flies when you're having fun. Let me tell you, it's just been that experience for me here at Percepta. Joined as a project manager. That's always been my background. Was involved in the PMO team, worked with every corner of the globe for Percepta, got to know all the awesome people around the globe, and I must have done something right because I got poached over to the operations team at the start of this year. Scott Collins' team, looking after everything pretty much outside of North America and a couple of things inside North America, which we'll get into in a bit.
Yeah.
So yes, in that what seems to be a very quick journey, which is the 4.5 years, I've done so much, met so many people, and I'm excited to just grow the business and expand what I'm doing now.
Yeah, one of the big things about Percepta is that there's a lot of talent mobility and a lot of opportunity to grow and do a lot of different things. And I think that's a really good part of your story here. So we're excited to have you and to be talking about it today.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot going on in your area. So, how would you explain what your team's mission is and your vision?
So yeah, there's a lot happening. I mean, obviously, Percepta's vision is just to grow, year on year as we've been doing already, and what we want to do that at the micro level to the macro level in the operations side. Early on when I joined in Percepta, obviously there was a lot of focus in North America, and now we're seeing all of that focus coming across to Europe and Asia and South Africa, where I am at the moment. So what Scott and I are doing are, focusing on opportunities all the time, and we have some great opportunities coming up now in the Ford Pro Sales Hub that we're busy setting up in Athens and in Melbourne, Florida. That's been a very exciting addition to our portfolio of programs that we already run in all of those regions. This one is very focused on sales, as you've heard. It's very focused on Ford Pro and all the technology that we're selling in motor vehicles nowadays. So new age technology, we're moving with the times. It's moving very quickly, and we're jumping on that bandwagon to be involved in that excitement. So we're recruiting now vigorously on all sides of the globe to fill those teams. We've got a team in Athens standing up there, 10 agents, supported by a sales manager, supported by sales coach, supported by strategic marketing managers. It's the same setup that we're setting up in Melbourne, Florida at the same time. So it's been absolutely hectic.
Yes, no, that's good. Growth is fantastic. So just so we can make sure that everybody knows, so we've hired the sales manager and the sales development coach roles, and you're kind of looking at more what kind of roles is that you're looking for exactly right now?
Yeah, it's just been crazy. We obviously looking to onboard 25 plus people on within a couple of months here. We've managed to secure a great sales manager, sales coach, as you mentioned, in Melbourne for that team that we're setting up. We've interviewed some great candidates for our sales reps positions in that area. We're still looking for French candidates. We're still looking for Spanish candidates. So that's ongoing now. Those positions are open and out there, and we look for great candidates there. On the Athens side, we've got some great shortlisted support staff members, but still open to that. Both sales managers, sales coaches. There's various language needs in Athens as well. We're servicing basically 5 to 6 countries initially, and the languages that go with that, which is Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and Netherlands. So we are actively interviewing those language candidates, those language skills, on all levels in Athens at the moment. We're busy probably locking down half of that team now, more on the sales rep side. But in the next month, we need to have that team filled up to the brim and ready to take calls the beginning of October.
Excellent. So what we'll do then, everybody that's watching here, is we'll definitely link a few of these jobs in the description in the comments below, so you guys can just check them out and see what's available, and we'll be able to help you guys. If you know anybody, pass it along. Definitely, let us know. We'd love to, take those recommendations. So, Mark, anything else that you'd like to add about leadership or anything like that? And this is the leadership series. We'd like to just touch on that a little bit. Anything that you'd like to chat about with that?
Yes, indeed. I mean, what I love about Percepta is just how we treat our people. And since I've come into Percepta, my own personal goals were to grow myself into these leadership roles. And I never knew what they were going to be, but I just wanted to enter into a company that had all these opportunities that you could kind of decide where you wanted to go and what did you want to do next. Project management's always been my love and my background, and what I've always been passionate about, and that exposes you to a lot of areas in the business, which is fantastic. And that's what's led me to the operations side. But at the end of the day, it's working with people that I've loved, and Percepta gives you that opportunity to work with people of different backgrounds, different skill sets, different leadership styles. I love learning from the different leadership styles that we have throughout the globe, because you're bound to get that with different cultures and just different countries and different ways of doing things. Every single manager that I've had in this business has had a different approach to the way they do things, and I've learned something new from each of them. And I've admired all of the managers in this business because they are fostering that culture of servant leadership. How can we help you? How can we make you better? What problems do you have today that I can solve for you so that you can be the best person you can be? I love that. I absolutely love that. I mean, as a project manager, you need that. You need all your team members to be, you're only as good as all your team members in your different functional areas. So it's just been such a place for me to be my natural self. It's been fostered by all of these great leaders that we have in the company. They allow you to make your own decisions, make your own mistakes. You know what I mean? Learn from them, dust yourself off, carry on. How are you going to be better tomorrow? What have you learned from it? That is the culture here. I can't speak enough about it, actually. And just like I said, the last 4.5 years has actually gone by in a blink of an eye. And I still feel like I can learn so much more. That's where you want to be, right?
Yes. I think you hit on it really well. We have some really fantastic people here at Percepta in general. And there's just such a good culture here to let's learn and grow and figure things out. And if we need to dust something else off and go a little bit different direction, that's totally fine. We're learning and we're growing every day. And I think that totally speaks to the culture here. And that's a really great point. Yeah.
No, yeah, and I say it just to add on to that. I say it in my interviews as well, because when you speak to people and you say to them, "Hey, it's a really great company. They really care about their staff." Every other company is saying that, but I can talk to it. I've been through it. I've grown through it, and I can say it, with an open heart to say they really do care about you here. So if you want to be a part of that, it's up to you. And it makes it quite easy from there.
Absolutely. Well. as fast as your career here has gone quickly, our 10 minutes has also gone very quickly. So we are going to wrap it up. Mark, thank you so much for joining us today on the LinkedIn Leadership Live series with Percepta. Very, very appreciate it. We're looking forward to seeing that new team you're hiring for develop and turn into something really, really great. And for everybody watching, please stay tuned. We will be back again in 2 weeks with another LinkedIn Leadership Live with Percepta. Hope everybody has a wonderful Friday and a great weekend.
Thank you, team. Appreciate you having me. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye.